How's it going, YWC? Guy on the internet who doesn't like reviews, WWE. I'm not even calling it wrong because this show was god awful. I'm watching this show with my friend and other people, and I was ashamed. I was ashamed to be a wrestling fan watching this show. It was boring. The matches made absolutely no sense. The show made no sense, and I feel sorry for the performers, the people who attended, and that's basically it. So the start of the show, Kevin Owens comes out with Stephanie and Mick Foley. Then Seth comes out and says that he deserves a title shot because he lost in the four-way and got pinned by Triple H, which I guess so. And Stephanie suspends him, and then Mick Foley says, "No, a talent like that doesn't. What are you doing? Doesn't need to be on the show. I'm giving you a title match. Why? Like, I guess because Triple H screwed him, but whatever." And then he says that Seth Rollins is going to be on a match tonight against Chris Jericho, and that Sami Zayn is going to get a title shot against Kevin Owens. Wasn't there a pay-per-view stipulation saying that these two would never face again? What about that? And also, I'll get to that. I'll get to that later because that's stupidity in itself. First match: Bayley versus Charlotte. Bayley wins due to another Dana Brooks distraction, leading to a belly to belly on Charlotte. So Bayley pins the women's champion, like what, 2 or 3 weeks away from a pay-per-view. And also you have the Sasha announcement, which is going to lead into more ridiculousness and why the fuck this show happened. You have Bo Dallas coming fresh off of, I don't even know where the fuck he came from, versus some jobber. And now they have this new thing, Bo leave and Bo, like now you're putting Bo Dallas in squash matches against the jobbers when Bo Dallas was a jobber himself. And it's not like Bo Dallas is this like terrorizing, menacing threat or whatever. It's what are they doing? Like, it's so stupid. Then you had one of the best matches of the night. You had Jericho versus Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins wins with a pedigree. Like I said, pretty good match. I can't really say anything bad about this one. Then you had the Shining Stars versus the Talking Jobbers. And I know, Enzo and Cass. I know. I love Enzo and Cass too, but let's be real about ourselves. Enzo and Cass are fucking jobbers. That's all they do. They talk a good shit game, and then they lose. Talk shit, lose. Talk shit, lose. That's all they do. I can't compare them to a team in history. Like, what's like? Maybe Crime. I forgot the name. Crime Time. But Crime Time actually won and had entertaining matches. These guys just talking. Their matches aren't that entertaining. And they got beat by the Shining Stars. If that's not jobber status, I don't know what is. What are you doing, bro? You're jacked up on something. Like, I don't know, maybe it's all that beef and liver. Talking to the cat, by the way. Then you had Nia Jax versus like a 90-pound woman. Like, what match is this? Like, what are we supposed to be like? Oh my God, Nia Jax beat up a 90-pound woman who looks like a teenager. Like, what is this? Like, this is what people pay. They expect people to pay money for. Like, anyway, then you had one of the worst segments ever in red. People who hate TNA don't even ever fucking say anything about TNA. Not bring up TNA, by the way, but I kind of am. This Gallows Anderson stupid segment was the worst thing ever in wrestling. One of the worst things ever in wrestling. It was boring. It made no sense. It wasn't funny. The old people stuff, it wasn't fun. The old people, nothing about this was funny. It was horrible. It was horrible television. I wasted my time. Then you had Braun Strowman versus Sin Cara. Who the fuck cares? Like, and then there was a point in the match where Sin Cara, like, they were fighting on the outside, and Sin Cara like it was a 10 count. Sin Cara broke the 10 count. He pulled he got pulled out by Braun, and then Braun Strowman got back in and like, oh, why is the 10 counts like not stopped? Because he actually broke the count. Anyway, Braun Strowman wins the match, and then he hits him with a shoulder, like whatever. Then you had a Sasha Banks promo. She's like, "Oh, I used to collect soda cans to get a WWE ticket." Anybody who's ever collected soda cans to recycle them know, like even to get like a nosebleed seat at a house show, like it would be like, wait, it's like $30 plus $4. It's like, maybe I would say $45. Do you know how long and how many cans you have to pick up just to get enough money to get a ticket to the, like, anyway? And then she's like, oh, give him the sauce story, you know, it's gonna be bad news, blah blah. Dan Brooks comes out and she's like, I got even more bad news for you. I'm gonna use your broken body as a stepping stone or whatever. And then Sasha beats Dana Brooks and says that it's bad news for Charlotte because she's gonna win the title. So if Sasha's getting the title shot at the next pay-per-view and Bayley just beats Charlotte, it's gonna be a triple threat, or is Bayley gonna get sent to the back of the line until Sasha gets dealt with by Charlotte? How is that gonna play out? Anyway, I think I missed the match. I didn't even write this shit down because this shit was fucking horrible. Sheamus versus Cesaro is a best of 7 series. I mean, I like both the guys, but let's be honest, we've seen their matches more than 7 times. And then Sheamus won the match, and he's up 3-0 in a best of 7 series. So basically, they're gonna Cesaro's gonna pull a Golden State Warriors on Sheamus, and then it's for a worldwide title shot. So 2 guys who were basically in limbo, not doing anything, said we're gonna have a best of 7 series, or the management or whatever said best of 7 series. You guys have been doing shit, and we're gonna reward you by we're gonna reward your lameness and being boring, not or being stuck in the same position with a best of 7 series, and whoever wins the best of 7 series gets a world universal title shot. It makes no sense. And why? Like, then you had the main event. You had Kevin Owens defending his title, I think, or just having a match against Sami Zayn. First of all, why the fuck is this match happening? Because it shouldn't be happening, because they had a match saying that whoever won this match, they wouldn't have a match. And then you're putting Sami fucking Zayn in a main event spot for possibly what the fuck has Sami Zayn done to even deserve to be in the same ring? Not only with Kevin Owens, who has just overmatched his career, like overshadowed his career. Like once they took the match away from him, the mask, El Generico mask, like fanboy, oh, he's a good wrestler. Yes, he is a good wrestler, but he's boring. He's a blank sheet of paper. That's all he is. He's just been overshadowed. Kevin Owens is the Shawn Michaels of their tag team. Let's be honest about this. And his WWE career has been a buzz. It's been nothing. And he's put on some good matches, but as a character in a full pack, he's boring. He's nothing. And you're rewarding this with a possible title match or the main event? Why? That's like giving the custodian of a Fortune 500 company the possibility or the power to make all the top decisions. Why? Thankfully, Kevin Owens wins this match clean, but then they have to it's almost like they hate they love him, but they hate him. Like, okay, the match could have ended. Kevin Owens, I'm the new Universal Champion. I'm a heel. Yeah. But then they bring out Roman Reigns to a tidal wave of fucking boos when just a couple of weeks ago he was getting cheered like a champion when you took on Rusev. Why stop the man's momentum? What happened to the Rusev feud? What is this? And then Mick Foley makes a match. Next week you're gonna face Roman Reigns, and if Roman Reigns wins, he's going to be in the match against you and Seth Rollins at Clash of Champions. Why? Why? Because Triple. Oh, such a horrible show. So bad. Like, it made me sick in my stomach. Like, well, at least they made money. That's the only thing I think people would scrap from this. Like, oh, I'm a WWE fanboy, and the show was okay because they made money. They're making money, so fuck my entertainment value. Fuck me watching the show. Like, they made money, so you can't compromise or criticize the show. They made money. Like, and the conversation temperature got that watch show. Like, this was horrible to watch. Like, this is why I kind of stopped watching Raw. Like honestly, this is sick. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.